Buenos días a todos. Vamos a empezar el futuro y condicional. We're going to talk about future and conditional tenses today. So, first thing is, I want you to write down three things, and you can pause this video. Write down three things that you're going to do this year. Normalmente vamos a usar like ir plus a plus infinitive, like I am going to. O puedes usar what you're going to do this summer. What you plan to do this summer. So take a minute and stop the slide, and then vamos a discutirlo. If you use some variation of like voy a ir de vacaciones, I'm going to go on vacation, or voy a pasar un rato con familia, I'm going to hang out with my family o mis amigos o más, then you would be correct. Aquí es. So in English, in the future, we would use the word shall or will, like I will do this. And the conditional, we're going to use the helping verb would, like I would do this. The conditional has conditions. For example, if I won $1 million, I would buy a huge house or whatever. Future is different because it's something that you are actually going to do versus the conditional, which is like I would do this if this other thing were present. So the easy thing about future and conditional tenses are that you don't have to remove any verb ending. So the AR, ER, and IR stays, and you simply add an ending to it. You can draw me a happy picture on this slide if you want. I know it's not a pair deck, but I just said to draw me a happy picture if you could. Okay, so here we go. So to form future tense, like I will do this, as I said, you literally, for any verb, you do not take the ending off, which is the first time we've ever seen that, and you attach this ending to it. So it becomes hablaré, hablarás, hablará, hablaremos, hablarán. Notice that these all have an accent mark with the exception of the nosotros, okay? Hablaréis is the vosotros form, like you all will talk. Okay, Susana hablará con su jefe mañana. Susanna will speak with the boss tomorrow. It doesn't matter what, these are the only endings that are the choices. It doesn't matter whether the verbs are AR, ER, or IR. So this time I want you to write three things that you will do this week. Four. So, ¿qué harás este fin de semana? What will you do this week? Go ahead and take a minute to write those things down. For example, yo enseñaré la clase de español. I will teach Spanish class. Limpiaré mi casa. I will clean my house. So take a minute, pause the slide, and go ahead and write four things that you'll do. Okay, to form the conditional, which is similar to the future, but not the same. So the future tense is things that we will do. Conditional is like things that we would or could do if there are other conditions present. Okay, so we do this same exact thing. We use the whole verb itself. We don't remove the ending, no removal of AR, ER, or IR, and putting a different ending on it. We just simply attach a new ending to it for conditional. So it becomes, we're using comprar, like I could buy or would buy. Compraría, I would buy. Comprarías, you would buy. Compraría, he or she would buy. Compraríamos, we all would, or we would buy. And then comprarían would be like you all would buy or they would buy. So mi madre compraría un celular nuevo, pero ella es vieja. My mother would buy a new phone, but she's very old. Notice there's a condition attached to that. Okay, would you rather? This is a would you rather question. So if you can figure it out, you let me know. Just a little something for you. Okay, so we do have irregulars in the future and conditional. We've got different stems for different things. So caber means to fit. Decir is to say or tell. Haber is like to have or is. Hacer, to do, to make. Poder, to be able. Poner, to put or place, querer, to want, saber, to know, salir, to leave or go out, tener, to have, valer, to value, and venir is to come. These are all of the irregular stems that we have, and it's the same for future and conditional. So that just means you have to change the stem. We don't leave the verb alone. For example, we've got ar, which is for hacer, so it becomes arré or arras. Es como decir, it's like I said, so we're going to take one of these stems and you just attach the same ending. So the as, a, hemos, and an, or ia, ias, ia, íamos, or ian. So like pondrías would be like you would or could be able to. See? And that's it. That's all we have. That's all the slides. Qué fácil, no? Pretty easy, yes?